Arts Corps started almost 16 years ago, and at that time, Lisa Fitzhugh, our founding executive director, realized there were a lot of spaces in Seattle, but not a lot of money to actually program those spaces. At the same time, a group of teaching artists, myself, Lauren Atkinson, and others, were meeting and talking about what it means to be teaching artists, what it means to want to share your art form with a new, younger generation of young people, wanting to target where you work in a way that feels equitable in a landscape that is so inequitable for young people. And we sort of came together and started Arts Corps.
I would say that officially I got involved in Arts Corps when I started doing the hip hop residency program. That was actually this last summer.
Baby, do you know that I've been waiting now?
That was my first Arts Corps program, and it was just a really cool experience to be around people and have and create a community where I felt so comfortable to share my music and not feel bad about it or feel like I'm doing too much, and just being able to feel valued.
And then we got that's official.
Say it again.
The community is a place so diverse because it's got people that I feel like are like me, and since everybody else in the room is different, they hold a quality that is similar to something I hold in me, and I feel like I can find myself in everybody there.
I got involved with Arts Corps through You Speak Seattle, which is the rad youth literary arts organization of Seattle. I was at Garfield, and a good friend of mine and mentor, Rose McAleese, came into my English class, did a poem, did a workshop, and I got super hyped off of it. And I just asked how I could get more involved, and she introduced me to You Speaks and brought me to my first open mic and writing circle and poetry slam. And ever since then, I just did as much poetry as possible.
Poetry is liberation of myself onto paper. It is a place I have found safety and home in. Poetry is writing myself into existence.
I've been involved with You Speaks for 3 years now. I started going to open mics between my 8th grade and 9th grade year, and I never stopped. So the first couple times I just watched, but then I started getting into performing. I liked the feeling, not the nerves, but the feeling of just being in a room full of support and the excitement of if you make it to the next round and make it through all the rounds, you could potentially go to nationals.
I want you to give it up for our first place winner of tonight's slam, Anna.
Someone came up to me after and she was like your poem really touched me. Thank you for sharing your story. And that was really powerful to me because I felt it was verbal acceptance. That was okay to talk about these things and that I'd even be supported with them.
We're really happy to see new leadership emerge at Arts Corps, a new generation of young people and leaders take the reins and usher in the next generation of amazing young artists and culture builders, because I think Arts Corps is more than just a bunch of students with some really kick-ass art talent. It's a bunch of young people who are primed to change some things.
Thankful to have been invited back to do workshops with youth and to do coaching with youth and to do any kind of supportive role in their growth of becoming, young writers and leaders and coaches and mentors themselves. So I'm always totally down to come back and do whatever I can.
I want to be able to do something like what Anastasia did for me and give someone else access or the opportunity to find their groove and art and find their art that allows them to express themselves and helps them work through difficult times and connect with people.
I think right now my life goal, right, is to reimagine the world for what it could be instead of settling for what it is.